We are in Youngsville, North Carolina, where we found a store that is single-handedly keeping physical media alive. Let's go check it out. We got
mystery guest
with us. Who is that? Let's go. So, Broken Anchor Music and Media was something that wasn't inherently on our must-visit list. I actually didn't know about them until a week before we visited.
Right.
Walking in, I initially felt just like I was at home.
Yeah, me too. I knew as soon as I walked in, I was going to find something I liked.
First impressions are quite literally everything when it comes to a record store.
I agree. And I was like instantly comfortable.
So let's get real here. If our first pickup was any indication how the rest of the dig would go, we're doing fine.
I agree.
I immediately picked up Bright Eyes, I'm Wide Awake, It's Morning. They posted this on a flip video the day before we went, and frankly, I thought it was going to be gone.
Right.
A perfect follow-up, and really had a transition in sound from Fevers and Mirrors. I love Wide Awake It's Morning. I really stopped listening to Bright Eyes after the next full-length, Cassadaga. It didn't appeal to me anymore, but the first few Bright Eyes albums are absolutely glorious.
I'm surprised you didn't have this already.
So here's the thing. I do have an original pressing, but because this is the Vinyl Me Please variant, I've heard the mastering and the cutting was phenomenal on this, so I had to pick it up, maybe do a little A-B comparison, see which one sounds best.
Okay, give me the other one.
Nope, keep both of them.
Okay.
Human beings are inherently selfish.
I find this one and then pass it up, and then you picked it up. And then you were like, I'm gonna put it back. And I was like, no, I'll take it. This is Slowdive and their album Souvlaki.
Which is apparently a chicken or fish dish that is of Greek origin.
Yum.
Not sure if it has the same meaning for this album, but
Maybe not. This is the Music on Vinyl pressing, and I love Slowdive. They have that grunge like feel that was like really popular at the time, and I just love it. It's just perfect.
So because I'm awesome and found this first, I kind of realized maybe this isn't the Slowdive album that I want. So I'll let the next person get it. And the next person was just you. Ooh. What's that?
A shirt.
Entirely unhelpful, but thank you nevertheless.
Everything in that store seemed like it was something that they were proud to own. It's definitely a store you can bring everyone to. There are tons of physical media, and I think they're single-handedly keeping it alive in Youngsville, North Carolina.
Oh God, I would have to agree. I loved that they had like books, movies, you know, even like some t-shirts, tape, CDs, so much of everything and zero filler.
I don't have that variant. How much does he have on it? 26? When you walk in, you're greeted by the new used section. Problem is, I didn't realize how big it was. So after looking through the first part, I thought I was done. I was like, there's a couple things, the Bright Eyes record. And then I turn the corner and I see you digging. So I grabbed New Found Glory's Coming Home. Do I already have the first pressing of this?
Yes.
I do. However, this is the variant I actually wanted. Will I sell the other one? I will not. I will keep everything New Found Glory. I don't understand why everyone poops on this album. This is around the time where a lot of the popular pop punk bands were coming out with their mature album.
Right.
New Found Glory tried their hand in it, and I think it's great. I think it's the best? No. But I think it's top 5 for me, for sure.
I come across Sonny and Cher. Mama was a rock and roll singer. Papa used to write all her songs. I love Sonny and Cher. I love like their whole aesthetic, the way they look and the way they are together in their songs. Love the album cover.
Yeah, it's very it's very your aesthetic.
I know, and it's just so weird, and I love
quirky.
them. Yeah, weird and quirky.
Nice.
That thing was only $4 or $5,
Yeah.
and it's super clean. Like not a mark on it.
I am excited to spin this one.
I remember listening to that in my car, or in my mom's car. Probably shouldn't have, but you know.
Probably not.
I have been super into Iodine Records, both all of their reissue campaigns and their newer bands that they're putting out.
Yeah.
This is a repress for the first time in 20-ish years. This is a Revolution Transmission. I love early Stretch Armstrong. Their new stuff is great as well. I just prefer the early stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to like heavy punk, hardcore, things like that, listen to Stretch Armstrong if you haven't.
This one, it's got Trouble,
Nice.
the soundtrack from King Creole, which is probably the best of this song.
I got your bald spot. One thing super special about this specific record store visit is we had an extra body with us.
Yeah, we had a friend.
We had Danny come with us. If you remember Danny, we gave him a turntable as a gift. Danny's kind of dove in head first, which is awesome because for as long as I've known him, spending money scares the hell out of him. So he came along with us, and it was really interesting because between both of us, we don't have friends that collect.
I know, it's true. We really don't.
And to have him be part of that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Having conversations with him about music he likes. Not that I didn't know that before, but, you know, him finding stuff and seeing him get excited was so much fun for me.
It was. I loved that for sure. So naturally, when I see anything at all that has Anthony Green in it, I pick it up and I usually get it, even if I have it already.
Yep.
So,
and you give me crap for it.
no, I mean, that's the only artist that I would do this for, I think, you know, or maybe there's one or two others. But anyway, this is Ellis Dunes' Past Lives. And this one is the one that has the Cole Obi strip on it, and it's hand numbered 65 out of 100. And I thought that was kind of neat.
I've always been a little iffy on Anthony Green. I love his solo stuff. I enjoy Past Lives, love that first Seosin EP, but Circa just does nothing for me. I'm going to say this every time you mention them, and I don't know why. But here we are. But this is a great record. I had it at one point, and I just, in the process of clearing out my collection, I think I ended up getting rid of it because it wasn't something that I was going to spin regularly. A little bit of a drawback, purely selfish. The store is super small.
Right. They do very well for the space that they have, though. And I feel they were really, really busy.
Yeah.
But it was like, I am so happy that they were busy. That's great for them that, you know, apparently that's how their Saturdays have been going. I loved that they're busy. It was hard to move around to film, but it wasn't hard to move around while you're shopping.
This is like a salt of the earth business.
What does that even mean?
When I say they're single-handedly keeping physical media alive in Youngsville, North Carolina, I mean it. We are so lucky to have so many record stores within an hour
Right.
to 2 hours to where we are. I want them to succeed. So if you're ever in the Youngsville area, please check them out. We will put all their links to their socials and their website down below. It was nice to see a community come together in order to support this business. They're buying stuff they love. I'm sure the business owners are stoked that they're just so busy all
Right.
the time. So I have 3 left. 2 of them are polar opposites of each other, like couldn't be more different.
Right.
This first one is Hatebreed. Satisfaction is the death of desire. Ooh. I truly do love Hatebreed, and this is no shade on this album. This record is a testament to how certain bands just get better with every release.
Yeah.
This is super raw, super unpolished, and that's one of the things that originally drew me to Hatebreed. But as I grew, I really enjoyed how polished their sound became.
Right.
And what they were able to do with it. This next one, I was not kidding when I said they were polar opposites, but I don't care. I love this record. This is Matchbox 20, Exile on Mainstream. Straight bangers on this one.
Yeah.
We got Push, If You're Gone, Unwell, How Far We've Come. Like, these are all bangers. I am not ashamed to admit that I love this album. There are very few bands that release back-to-back bangers of albums, and Matchbox 20 is one of them.
Yeah, I came across this and thought about it, and I really need to start like picking up the albums and carrying them around with me until I change my mind, because you always come back around and pick them up.
Yeah, the etiquette, if you will, is you just grab everything you see that you like and then sort through later.
I know. So I'm rummaging around, come across this one, and it said on the top, Charles Manson on a little sticker, and I was like, this can't be our Charles Manson.
He is, I do not claim him.
I see his scary little face on the other side of this. And I was like, cool, gotta get it. What a great coincidence this is.
I couldn't find any information on this record on whether or not it was a bootleg. From what I can tell, at least, it is an official pressing, which is pretty cool.
Oh, Charlie.
So we're about to wrap up the day, and I'm going through the last bin, and you're going through something that I never go through because I don't actively seek out 45s and 7 inches anymore.
I usually don't, but I can't tell you how many times I have found straight bangers.
I know.
Just like hidden in there. And this was one of them. I pulled it out and was like, babe. And you instantly picked it up, which I knew you would. You don't know me.
I've been on a huge piebald kick lately, as you can see from the most recent reissue above my shoulder here. I also picked up the box set in a recent video of ours, and I grabbed Accidental Gentleman off Discogs for a really, really good price. But you found something super cool. This is a 7-inch of Just a Simple Plan, and You Wouldn't Be a Piece Without Your Mustache, which just rings true for a handsome guy like me. This really screams DIY. Hand numbered, it's not even a full jacket.
Yeah, so cool.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
I just love those songs, and to add this to my collection, because I view 7 inches like baseball cards or Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh no, not like this.
It's nice to add to the collection. This place is clearly run by 2 people who love what they're doing, and I can't stress enough how much you should visit.
Agreed. They were so kind and so welcoming. Just the nicest people.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not joking. He's
So-
not joking.
I'm just not.
He doesn't joke.
This isn't a joke, folks.
Right. Serious all the time.
From what I've heard, it's a great store. I like it a lot.
Like your little heating pad.
That's a whole nose hair that's attached.
Sorry. It's just hanging out.
Coincidence.
Coincidence. Just by coincidence.